It was my husband. It was lymphoma, and it really affected our family finances. We were in our young 30s. We had 3 small kids, and my husband was a person who had insurance for the family. About a month after he was diagnosed, I actually lost my job, and so I was unemployed. He had cancer and was having chemotherapy treatments every 3 weeks and was not able to work full time. He had an hourly job, and luckily his company was very willing to work with us on making sure that he had good hours. He had the ability to get some commission when possible, so they really supported him, made sure we still had health insurance, but we definitely had a lot of bills. He was diagnosed at the end of September, and his treatment ran through the end of that calendar year and then into the next year. So we had to meet our out-of-pocket max 2 years in a row. And now that I've gotten into the business, I call that like the double whammy, because a lot of people only have to meet it once, but if you have to meet it twice. And like I said, I was unemployed. He ended up working about half time, so our income had a really significant drop. And we were still, weirdly enough, making too much money to get any assistance, like from the state. So we were responsible for all of the financial parts of paying for the treatment. So I did a lot of work, like on my own, just researching and finding different things that could help us and help our family, and ended up being really, really proud of what I found, even though now looking back, I could have found a lot of other things that might have helped more. But I actually remember sitting with him while he was getting his treatment and feeling proud of what I found to help our family. And my thought was, I wonder if this could ever be a job. So about 3 months after I actually got a job working at the hospital, I started in registration. Then I moved my way up. I ended up being the supervisor for the insurance verifiers, and then they added all the financial counselors to my team. And then our healthcare system decided to build a cancer center. And the social work department reached out to me because they knew my story and they knew how well I worked with patients. And they told me that they were thinking about having some type of a financial position for the cancer center. So I interviewed for that and I got it. And I was able to build the financial navigation program for my healthcare, for our new cancer center. And it was it was successful. We ended up becoming nationally recognized, and I found myself doing public speaking on financial navigation, which is actually where I met our co-founder and CEO, Srulik Borsky, and he told me about the concept of TaylorMed. And it was really exciting because I'd been trying to think of ways to work everything that we've been doing manually, looking things up. We had a really amazing spreadsheet that we built, but it was a spreadsheet that didn't do everything. So when he told me about TaylorMed, I was really excited about it. And my cancer center was actually the first cancer center client, so I was the first user. And ultimately, I've grown to be employed at TaylorMed as well, just because I really love the mission and the passion that the whole team has.